Hello, and congratulations for achieving so far, for having done so much. Now, I decided to include two more bonuses, two things that I think they are interesting as they are linked to behavior. Okay, the first one is about assertiveness. So there are some thoughts about assertiveness. To be assertive is different than to be aggressive or passive. Assertive people express their thoughts and feelings without threatening other people's boundaries and without allowing others to do it to them. Assertive people consider their needs and the needs of others. When somebody criticizes you, you can respond by thinking first if it is a genuine critique or somebody who is just trying to make you feel bad, feel down. Maybe you could ask them to be more specific when they tell you, you did not do it well. And then you could ask, what is what you didn't like, or what is what I did not do well? You will realize if the person is genuine or no by his or her answer. Sometimes if the answer, you know it, then it's like probably they don't care. It's not like a genuine criticism. But maybe they tell you, the thing is that you should have ensured that this was not like this or something. Then you think, maybe it's true. Maybe it's genuine. If you think it is genuine, you can accept it, or you can accept part of it and be grateful for it as they are helping you. You could agree maybe with some of it, but in a less degree. Maybe you could say somebody is telling you, well, you are very slow or too slow, and maybe you could think, well, maybe it's true, I am a bit slow. Sometimes it's not necessary that you have to agree 100%. To be assertive helps when receiving and when giving criticism, when receiving or giving compliments, and when asking for things. Assertiveness helps to consider and respect yours and other people's thoughts and feelings. You can start by writing things you would like to say and continue by doing small changes in your life, increasing your levels of assertiveness, your confidence. For example, any negative comment toward you could be rewritten in a more caring, positive way. This is like what we were saying about practice. Practice you can use again with this type of skill to be assertive, the reflective or Saint Pharaoh, in which maybe you can start thinking about how you do things and how to improve them. When we say here about writing things, you would like to say it's like a type of a small step to do small steps about thinking the way you behave and how you express yourself and changing them slowly. If you would like to criticize something to somebody, think about when and how it is the best way to do it. Maybe you could use a sandwich technique, starting with something positive about him or her, and later explain the thing to improve, something specific, a behavior, and finish with another positive comment about him or her. Especially when something that you want them to improve, you have to be very specific about what is. Because if not, it can be something too general, too about the person, and it's not about the person, it's about some behavior. The person can be good, the person can have many good things, so you don't want to criticize the whole person, you want just to explain a little bit of something, some specific behavior to be improved. To become assertive is a skill to develop progressively, with increasing confidence when doing small changes. You can start by writing things that you want to say. You can visualize yourself saying them and practice role-playing. You can even do small experiments to see how they work. Basically, this is saying that you can do things slowly. Depending on your level of assertiveness, you can do small steps to become more assertive. Maybe you can write first things that you want to say, or maybe you can imagine yourself saying them, like a type of mental training, or you can even practice role-playing with friends. You can do also small experiments to see how they work, what is the reaction of other people. It's important to consider your body language and your verbal language. Body language is about your posture. Verbal language is about your tone, the volume, the speed. Put yourself in the other person's shoes when planning what to do or say to somebody. Well, Thank you very much. This has been a brief introduction to assertiveness, but it's something that is important when considering the links between thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Thank you very much, and then we'll continue with the last bonus that is about habits.